Do you have Airbnbs or rental properties? My name is Amanda Rocha. I am an estate planning and probate attorney in California, and if you do have one of those things, you should listen up. Before I get into that, I want to give you my contact information. You can find me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do that, or follow along on my social media at Amanda Rocha Law, and there you can send me a message or comment on any of the videos that I have. Why am I talking to you today about rental properties or Airbnbs? Well, oftentimes I will have clients in my estate planning who come across one of my videos talking about what to do with multiple properties. But what they don't realize is that if you do not add all of your real property into your trust, you are open to a probate in every single state that you own property. So if you have property in California, Hawaii, Nevada, Florida, Washington, your heirs are looking to open an looking to open a probate case in literally every single one of those states. But this can be easily avoided with a trust. If you have a revocable living trust or irrevocable trust, depending on your assets and whether or not you need one, that's a completely different podcast and video. If you have a revocable living trust, let's say, you can still use that trust to own property in other states as long as the deeds are recorded properly. So you can have your home state of California, have your revocable living trust, have the home you live in, and every rental property that you have. But going above and beyond that, you'll want to make sure that you are also protected from liability. So I highly recommend reaching out to a business formation attorney and talking about having an LLC or some other entity that you use to protect yourself and your other assets if something were to happen at one of these properties. With those entities that you create, one or multiple, depending on what that attorney tells you to do, you can assign the interest to your trust so that your trust is still controlling what happens if something happens to you, and your trustee is able to use the LLC or whatever it is to manage your portfolio without having to go through additional hoops and go to court. Because if you just have those other entities, unless you're naming people as officers or getting a lot more complicated than you might need to get, probate might still be necessary, or there may be some other kind of litigation. So just make sure that not only are your properties avoiding probate, but you are trying to limit your liability, especially your personal liability, if something were to happen to you on one of those properties, or something happened to someone else on one of those properties, most likely. If you have questions about this, please comment down below. If you can do that on this platform, you can reach out to me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. There you can schedule a meeting with me directly on my calendar, and I will give you a call and we can talk about whatever it is, estate planning or probate, that you're concerned about. Or follow along on social media and send me a message that way. I'm at Amanda Rocha Law. Thank you.